about bats and the ones with wings. We're going to talk about GI Joe bats. Picked up a couple. I'm not going to lie, these are not my favorites, but I threw something out there to Dan Larson. I think last week, a couple weeks ago, and these ones came back as his fave in terms of Cobra figures. And no disrespect, they are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, with the bats, I was starting to fall away from GI Joe at that point. The bats came out, and after the movie, the figures started to get weird. They started getting like less camo and more fluorescent and brightly colored. And then they had these. It just started to go downhill after the movie, which I have seen. I've stopped counting how many times I've seen that GI Joe the movie, animated one. Don't talk to me about the live action, but I never really liked the bats. And he sent a reply to me on Blue Sky when I said, "Oh, why is why is this the best GI Joe classified Cobra figure?" And then he replied back with these, and the Alley Vipers, which honestly, I think I had dropped out of GI Joe at that point when the Alley Vipers had come out. So they're kind of, I don't have any reminiscent or nostalgia for them, I should say. So I said, all right. So let's get one of GI Joe classified bats and see how it goes. I've been reluctant to, because I just didn't love them when they came out. And Amazon had a sale, and I bought one. I forgot how much I paid for this. $14, maybe. And you can see like there's some damage to the box and everything. But the last couple episodes that I've posted here live, I've been talking about the artwork on the box, and I do want to emphasize this again. It's changed. Honestly, it's changed since this one. I mean, this is, if you believe this is GI Joe classified 33. So this is the 33rd action figure from the GI Joe classified lines. That's pretty good. But if you look at this is very much like comic book art, and it's changed. They actually start to delve more into photography and things like that. But you get into this, and it's like, that's still beautiful. Like, that's a poster. I want to say this again to Hasbro Pulse. We need some posters. Man, just give us some posters. This alone, that's a poster. And again, this is original, like Cobra Island, when they first came out with them. I wasn't in love with them. There was something just, I didn't connect. I was also dealing with a myriad of other things when these came out, with like COVID and all that other fun stuff. But anyway, I'm going to open this up. Normally I would buy two. I'm probably going to buy another one of this. And I normally would buy two, and I'm like, oh, I'll store this. But like, you got box damage. Like, this doesn't have any value. So let's open it up. I want to see what we got here. Yeah, you can see this here. Got some box damage. So again, I didn't pay much for this. So it's not like I feel like I've wasted money. It's it's going to be a fun opener. All right, so here we go. Oh, well, all right. That just came right out. Let's take a look at this. Yeah. I mean, I love the details to this. And it's funny, like, are we going to see a retro version of this? I don't know. I don't think it's necessary. Yep, that's Duke in the background, if you're wondering. Because how do you go retro with this? Because it's already retro. Let's put this in the back. I said this is what I love about the G.I. Joe classified lines is they get it. Oh, we fell. That's okay. And we fell again. That's fantastic. All right. Oh, rats. I just took something off. And it fell to the ground. I think that's a face. I think that's a plate. What else we got here? We got another plate. We got these accessories. We got the claw. We got a handgun. This has been around for a while. And then we got the updated helmet. So, it's funny. Like, I don't necessarily have. Okay, I see. So this is all right. This is a damaged faceplate. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. That's neat. Okay. Fit in? Does that not fit in? Okay. All right, that's cool. All right. That's got like some battle damage. We've got the really the kind of the box art faceplate, which has some battle damage on there. Oh, look at that. Oh, shoot. That's just awesome. Let's see if I can get a better shot of this. But yeah, I mean, this is the detail that I love about the classified lines. It's this. It's I think they just get the comic book, but they also get the TV series, and they get, tapping into our imagination in regards to things as well. Like, it's always, I've gone back, I've looked at some of my old G.I. Joe original action figures from the 1980s, and I went, okay, so we've done Grunt again, but we put a beret on him, or we did this, or we did that. But the classified lines, they've made a really great effort in creating some, original, like they get it. They just said, like, let's take the best of what we loved as kids and just, perfect it. That's so funny. Honestly, I'll be perfectly honest with you. That's a great figure. I didn't own the original figure of this. There was something about the bats that came out. I can't put a finger on it. I was in middle school at the time, and I think it was more fun to, I don't know, to fight real guys, and suddenly we're fighting robots. And Sergeant Slaughter came in and he just decimated like a whole battalion of these guys. I think when he got introduced, and it just kind of felt, I don't know, it kind of felt late. It kind of felt like, well, yeah, I mean, they're robots. Obviously, you're going to take them down. Like, they're just autonomous robots. So who cares? And that's kind of when, I mean, the series was going downhill anyway that year, and then Deke took it over, and I don't want to talk about that. That was just an abomination. But this figure though, yeah, that's a really great figure. It really is. There's some love with this. I'm glad I just picked this up. I'm actually glad I just reached out to. Oh, he fell again. That's a great figure. All right, I'll put that on display. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty fun. Yeah, that's a fun little figure. Okay, so that's moving on. All right, so that's bat number one. All right. Bat number 2. Okay. So I'm kind of a schmuck. Here's why. Back in, I don't remember, a couple years ago, 3 years ago, I bought one of these. I think I paid $27 for them. I just for like $14 or $16. I love the box art on this. And I just said this with the last one. Give us some posters, please. Because this feels like something you would go to the comic book store and you would buy. And they'd have posters there like, can I have that, please? And you pay like $5 or $10, and you hang it up in your room. And honestly, I don't think I had any G.I. Joe. I didn't know. I don't think they had any G.I. Joe posters then. I had Wolverine versus Hulk. I had Wolverine. I had the Punisher. I had Terminator. I had a whole host of things. I had a full cardboard cutout of Wolverine. Well, actually, I still do. That came back into my house. But I didn't have any G.I. Joe ones. And the artwork on some of the comics, my God, they were spectacular. All right, so let's open this one up. Again, I already own one of these. We're at number 60, and I think, what is the latest one? 130 something, maybe 40. And I know these boxes they didn't go over well because it didn't tap into the nostalgia that Gen Xers wanted with the plastic. And I understand why they did it, because plastic is bad. It's bad for the environment. But then it took away from the nostalgia that we all wanted. My kids could care less about G.I. Joe. I did watch, I think, the last Transformers movie with my son, and it ended with I think the G.I. Joe business card, and I did a little dance and like G.I. Joe Transformers, and my son was thinking to himself, like, you're kind of weird. All right. This I like about this one is that get this little box. And, that's pretty cool. We'll just take that out. It's gonna have his accessories. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. All right, let's cut that open. Oh, again, okay. All right, here's the Crimson Bat. So, oh, I can't get that in. Oh, there we go. So we got the Crimson Bat. I have not bought the Crimson Scarlet and Tomax and Zaymont. I do own the twins. Yeah, so it's pretty much the same accessories except in red. Is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, yeah, we're dealing with, it's the exact same. Oh, no, there's some subtle. No, it's the same one, except in red. So, this gets to the art. This gets to kind of what us 80s kids walked away from. Oh, there's some, here we go. Oh, look at this. Oh, no, yes, no, that goes on. So he comes with this. Yeah, oh, look at that. No, he comes with that. That's pretty awesome. And just to compare, like, the other bat comes with a blank one, just black. This one comes with that. All right, so there's that's getting swapped at some point too. But again, let's zoom out. See if I can zoom out some more. Yeah, but side by side. Oh, look at that. There's some discoloration on his leg there. That's not discoloration. That's purposely done. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, so here we are, like two bats side by side. I, again, I don't want to be negative, but I just didn't like these figures when they came out back in the '80s, and yet here I am, and I own actually two of the Crimson one now, and this is my first one here. They're actually really spectacular figures. Um, I don't know. That's great. Oh, look at this. Even look at this. The damaged faceplate of this one. That's pretty awesome. That might make it. That's pretty awesome. That's great, and you can't see the detail really, but that's just detail. That's love. That really is love, and that's I have to hand it to Hasbro Pulse and the folks down there who make these, because there really is some love to attention, and it's obviously they've read the comic books extensively, but they've also watched the TV series extensively too, and they combine the both into these figures. And these figures are really kind of like a love affair, or not a love affair, a love letter to something in the past that connected us together. The reason why, a friend of mine when I was a little kid hid Snake Eyes in like My Pretty Ponies that I could then go buy because he was hard to find. They just get this. They really do. These are fun. And I'm just gonna put these on display. Let's me to the other thing. I've got a case downstairs below me. It's a mess. I'm thinking about binning up a bunch of stuff that's in boxes and putting them in a display case for the rest. I am open to suggestions or anything else like this on the Maynard channel. What you want to see or suggestions or anything else like that. But I think that's it. Yeah, what are we talking about? What is the Crimson Bat one? Number 60. Lord. Okay, that's number 60. Hey. Of course they fell. I think I just opened like 135 the other day. Retro Duke? I can't remember. So we're either at 140 or above it right now, and these guys are 60 and 33. That's pretty impressive. But yeah, actually, these are really gorgeous figures. Actually, a lot of fun. I would love to see an animated series somewhere on streaming. Please make it Amazon or Hulu or something, because I think we deserve something. We don't deserve it, but I think it's needed that we get a new G.I. Joe animated series. Let's cut all this like live action stuff out of it. G.I. Joe has and will always work better as an animated series. It just will. It just will. There was one several ago that was phenomenal. A bazooka died in it, and Snake Eyes, he just flew in on a glider to like Ninja Island, and it was awesome. And it was this short, I think, on Cartoon Network or Hasbro's website, and it was phenomenal. I still love that. That's a great update. And I think we need something like this with G.I. Joe as well. And please, I beg of you, don't give us 8 episodes. Give us like something like 20 episodes of this in a season. I think that would suffice. But yeah, God, I'm just looking closer at the Crimson one. Yeah, the little maroon on the side. Faceplate there. Yeah, these are great figures. No, they really are. I'm glad I got these. I'm glad I like threw out something to Jan Larson the other day and said, "Why is this?" And he went, "This." And the Alley Viper, which I may get. I just don't have any nostalgia for them. I may get just to check out. Dan, thank you so much. If I get an Alley Viper, I'll probably get two, because why not? Keep one on the shelf in the original packaging, and go from there. All right, I'm going to spread this out a little bit because I just want to focus a little bit on the artwork. Again, yeah, the artwork's changed even on the boxes. We used to get this little, and then, yeah, let's, come on. Let's see if I can do this. This isn't going to, it's not going to work. Hold. Turn this when we get this. Yeah, that's just beautiful artwork. It's a little sterile, but again, the artwork here, someone put some love and attention into this. They really, really did. And I have to hand it. Whoever did the artwork on this, the team, one person, whatever. Yeah, the artwork is spectacular. Just, God, throw us some posters. I literally have a room downstairs I have been told I can turn into my G.I. Joe Star Wars 80s nostalgia, where I have like my Blade Runner, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Empire Strikes Back post, all those up there, with some lights, and create some ambiance there where, I can find some zen, so to speak. But yeah, Hasbro Pulse, give us some posters with this, please. These guys deserve it. Okay, so I think that's it. Too much headroom. That's okay. I'll put these aside. But yeah, that's it. Have a good weekend, guys. Be kind to one another. Thanks. Bye.